Hi everybody, this is Father Warner and we are in the third week of Easter, Thursday. We are reflecting on Acts chapter 8 verse 26 to 40. The eunuch in the narrative was of Ethiopian descent, and that makes him the first African to be converted. And while he is referred to as the eunuch 5 times in this passage, we are not even told once his name. Clearly now the church was moving beyond Jerusalem and Judea. So what do we know about this first convert from Africa? And what can we learn from this narrative? The eunuch is heading to Gaza, an important city on the Mediterranean coast. We are told that he has gone to Jerusalem to worship. It is most unlikely that he was a convert to Judaism, and hence the man could be described as best as a seeker. Since he was a eunuch, he would be under prohibitions from the Jewish law. Deuteronomy chapter 23 verse 1 stipulated that since he was half a man, he would be unable to enter the assembly of the Lord. It is unfortunate that his sexual identity prevented him from worshipping God. Yet it is to him that Philip is sent, not stirred by Philip's own zeal to evangelize, but prompted by an angel and the Holy Spirit. The message of Christ's redeeming love must be shared with all, irrespective of one's caste, creed, or sexual orientation. Socially and politically, this eunuch was, as we would say in our language these days, landed. He was a minister of Candace, the queen of Ethiopia, and in charge of her entire treasury. This would put him in a position of great power, influence, and wealth. He was riding a chariot which in those days was the Mercedes-Benz of the Roman roads. There are 3 conversion stories that appear in rapid succession. The conversion of the Samaritans at the hands of Philip in chapter 8 verse 12, the conversion of the eunuch also at the hands of Philip in chapter 8 verse 38, and finally in the next chapter, the conversion of Saul. We can see the great devotion of this deacon who goes above and beyond his calling to just serve at tables. Such was his zeal for the Lord that through Philip, the Lord works tremendous wonders. When persecution broke out, he did not hide. Philip simply shifted his tent and pitched it among a people whom the Jews despised. His openness and his teaching made many believe. It was his openness to the voice of God through an angel that made him walk up to the eunuch, eventually baptizing him. So the question is, why stand in the way? There are so many who seek the Lord, and we allow our prejudice to stand in the way. People are in need of Christ's message, but we do not go to them even should an angel appear to us. Why? Because we have labeled and judged categories of society as not deserving of God's love. Imagine if Philip looked at the eunuch as we tend to do in India today, as someone that is despised and to be avoided. Perhaps if Philip had done that, the church would have lost its first known African convert. Caste, creed, sexual orientation, fashion choices, professions, etc. must not be a hindrance to the message of Christ. Philip was open, and we are called to be the same in taking the good news to all. If you can't, simply get out of the way. If you like these videos and these messages and the Acts of the Apostles broken down for you, then may I recommend that you hit the subscribe button for these videos. I enjoy doing these videos for you. Thank you and God bless you.